So tell me what's been going on with Nitzer Ebb since those days at the end of the 80s, beginning of the 90s?
Well, we ended up moving to Los Angeles to do the final record of that period, where we met Jason, and spent quite a long time making the album that was called Big Hit, which sadly it wasn't a big hit.
In 10 years we all kind of went our separate ways and did different things. I got into doing production, so I worked for people like Marilyn Manson, Billy Corgan. I went back to school to study.
Who writes what, who helps with what, and everything? Jason, you.
Yeah, well, it was really interesting going to this little studio. For this friend of Bond's, I think, right, Albert, isn't that where it came about? But you know, we would just kind of go in there and just kind of be like, well, what do you guys want to do today? You know, and Bond would, you know, sit at a keyboard or the piano or a guitar, and you know, we would all kind of just trade ideas, and you know, it was really organic the way that things came about.
Last night, I listened to you guys, and it is exactly the same feeling, but probably even like better tight concept, and that's the experience. How you feel about it?
Yeah, I think it's one of the, like, going in to make the last record that we just made, we had this kind of dilemma that we, you know, when we did the reunion tour, we were playing a lot of the songs off the first album, the second album. And so there's a challenge to go in and make something that kind of goes back to that level of purity and just basics, but not to sound like you're plagiarizing yourself or just copying yourself.
You know, it was impossible for us when we started as a band to do the complicated or more complicated musical approaches that we have for some of the other songs, but that is the easy part now, to actually go back and try and relate, which we do relate, and it would be impossible for us to actually release it unless we did relate to it, but to actually get to that point where you've got a piece of music that is a linear bass line with 4/4 drums over the top and a vocal.
You gotta make it.
It's like, it's really difficult.